Hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Cygnus Enterprises. So we're revisiting this fairly quickly actually. We did have a look at it when it snuck out at the tail end of last year. Very quiet release with not a lot of fanfare, but I really like this game and I wanted to put it back in rotation. It has this sort of wholesome, floaty, I don't know what else to call it, sci-fi aesthetic that I have seen thematically before in DSP, Dyson Sphere Program, which is also just some random Chinese company, same as these guys, making a sci-fi game. It makes me wonder if you have a look at the comparison of Western RPGs to JRPGs, how they all have similar cultural behavioral stylings, and I wonder, is this Chinese sci-fi? Is this just how they manifest it? Because it's cool. I really like the aesthetic. Now, the game actually plays out fairly differently to DSP, but as far as the sci-fi trappings, it does remind me of it heavily. We're gonna go, you have to click resume career. We're not gonna play as Gronk yet, who we dug quite a bit into. We streamed a little as well.
Long ago.
But we'll make a new character, a new playthrough.
Towards the stars.
And I'll talk about the gameplay loop
However,
after this cutscene.
Primitive technology meant the age of interstellar travel ended before it could begin.
Oh, no good.
Despite the dangers, we at Cygnus Enterprises dared to dream.
Dared to dream.
Faster than light technology
Love a good infomercial.
has set the new course of human destiny.
How good do these rockets
making
look?
the settlement of Earth-like planets across the galaxy possible. A new era of prosperity dawns, and we stand at its forefront.
Are you ready to leave your old life behind?
To seek employment among the galaxy's best and brightest.
Cygnus Enterprises. Progress starts with you.
Nice. Where do I sign up? Oh my god, no. No. Oh, I can only randomize their name. Jerry. Oh, I know, I can randomize over. Oh, stop giving me blue people. I mean, you know, I'm not bluest. I like this hair. That's kind of cool. So do I want to go a guy or a girl? Or do I just keep... It really wants to give me this bloody Silicon Valley hair color. Oh, whatever, we'll go... It's thrown me this Sheila a couple of times. We'll go her. What could we call it? Jackie, Stormy, Dion, Dana. Ripley. Give me that one back. Cameron. Oh, look, Jackie came up twice. We're going to be contractor Jackie. Confirm. Scarlett hates character creators, so I love random buttons. Thank you. Again.
Congratulations on your first.
Do I do the rant again? I think there's. I actually think there's mental dissonance with a person that spends 5 hours making a character to look slightly like them, but without double chins. So a better version of them. That's weird. Then they put a helmet on it and stare at the back of the head for 5 hours or 50 hours or whatever.
I would like to ask you to familiarize yourself with...
Oh, goodness me. I love these ship designs. Yeah, I'd use that as a job interview thing. If I was hiring something for an important job of actual responsibility, I'd be like, oh, just one more question before you go. Do you like character creators in games? Like, oh yeah, no, I love putting my idealized version of myself. I spend 6 hours custom creating exactly every little contour of their face. Right, yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're not going to call you back. You go work somewhere else. We don't need any psychopaths on staff. All right. Synergistic management. Yeah, cool.
Good news. You survived deployment.
Thanks, P.
Bad news. Your pod may explode at any moment.
Yeah, we don't want that. That's not good. Can I move away from it?
Great.
No!
Where's my stuff? Not all of it. The cargo pods.
I probably could have checked the dude because they've clearly got voice actors for both of them. And I believe the banter with P, if I recall, it's not terrible, which thank God, right? Unfortunately, that's the frigging bar of entry. Whether it's terrible or not. Not whether it's good, but the amount of main characters that just talk to their sidekick, their fucking glove or their wristwatch or their friggin' armband. Alright, so the game plays out as an ARPG in the vein of like a Diablo sort of thing, but in very, very small instances.
Please proceed with caution.
It would have been helpful if our drop pod managed to land in the base as programmed.
Yep,
I almost died in that crash.
that's true. Yes, you did.
I will relay your feedback to Cygnus Enterprises.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Your opinion is important to us.
Why didn't you warn me that opening the cargo might attract those things?
Oh, okay.
Training dataset for personal
I might have to walk
electronic
back my
assistance
comments on the
does not
dialogue being
include such outbound
sufferable.
Conditions. Adaptability to unexpected situations
like P.
remains a human specialty for now.
So the game is actually 50-50 split between these ARPG stylings and also base building, which has some almost mobile mechanics. I mean, they're not... Usually when you have like energy expenditure mechanics in a game, it's to incentivize loot boxing and all that. In this case, it's just used as a resource, right? It works very well. Honestly, I know it's bad. Certain things you're not allowed to say you like, because that makes you a bad guy immediately.
Where is
But I
it?
don't mind some of those idle
Uncertain,
mechanics. I quite like
according to
idle
contract
games.
Details. Cygnus Enterprises lost all communication with the space 6 months ago.
Yeah. So we found this
Console is
base.
dead. Initiating scan for replacement parts. Nearby containers hold components required to replace the power relays.
Cool.
Once the power is restored, the headquarters' self-repairing drones will do the rest.
Wonderful. We just got to get the power back on. And so that's it. Like in the beginning, it's just about rebuilding parts of your base. It does let you off the leash. You can move all these buildings quite freely. And build new stuff. You hire staff, you clone people, you have a whole loot tree, leveling up skill thing, equipment, crafting. It's all very robust. So it's a 50-50 split of managing this base and then going on these short away missions that spike in difficulty that you have to gear up towards. It's pretty cool. It's actually a really unusual balance of the two. Usually the base building feels tacked on, whereas this feels more of a 50-50 split. That's how my take on it is. It feels more robust, and because of that, the ARPG component actually feels more compressed, tighter, smaller, kind of cleaner. You don't go on hour-long Diablo rift runs or anything like that. Each thing is like 10 minutes. It's pretty good. All right, you can harvest things and then you run out of stamina, but all you do is just skip to your next turn. And in a turn, you have to like feed staff, fuel machines, you can craft things.
You got it.
So it's just like passing a
What
turn
are we
in a
gonna do about the
turn-based
remaining
game.
buildings?
I just think because of the expending energy menu bar, some people might assume, they might, get their hackles up and think that it's like a mobile trying to gouge you sort of game. It's not. It's just doing like 4x turn-based, but in a ARPG, which is really weird. It works. It works really well. All right. So we got to pick a mission. Shattered core, lost and found. The bigger they are. It's this recommended gear score 5. Level 2, level 1. Let's just do level 1. Do little baby one. All right. You can check your loadout as well. We've only got the pistol at the moment, but you very quickly get a lot of gear. A lot of head slots and other weapon slots. You also have your gearing up into certain skill trees. Now, I don't want to say they're all much of a muchness. Like some have different, more defensive, like medical's more healing and defensive and is more aggressive. But the layout is all pretty much the same. You have these trees, passives, activatables. This is all pretty standard fare. But like I said, this game's doing a lot of stuff. But one reason I'm personally thinking about holding off on my points is because, well, actually no, I'll spend them because you can just reset. I think it costs something. But a lot of the gear that you wear will have prerequisites within these trees, right? So you might get a helmet that needs pilot 7 or something like that, right? But for the time being, like, I don't even care. Give me, oh, hang on. All right, I've only got one ability thing. Flashbang sounds perfect. Perfect, give me that. So you unlock more skill points, but you also get these attribute points, which serve as prerequisites to get into the next tree. However, weapon damage plus 1%, encumbrance penalty -1. So if I commit that, confirm allocation. Oh, there you go. Encumbrance penalty comes down. a small decimal, and the weapon damage goes up, right? Might as well commit them all. But you can see here, reload time, burn and poison dot. So you can, there's build diversity and all that. I honestly need to play more of it, and hopefully, if you guys want to see more, let's have 200 episodes. It depends on you. You have to tell me if that's what you want. But the difficulty does spike, even in the early going. Like, you start to come up against tough enemies. I really wonder what the end game looks like this, because it is an ARPG at the end of the day, and that's what they live and breathe, or live and die on, right? Look at Path of Exile's success. It's because you need a fucking PhD to be able to play the end game. And even like Diablo 3, which I still love, and Diablo 2 before it, they had end game, at least. Well, Diablo 2 more community based, but still. Anyway, we'll slot the flashbang. Can only have 4 abilities, but that's okay. That's sort of how they do it these days. And we'll just go in and do this level 1. Zone 1 beach. Explore the area and collect power core pieces. So now I've got 2 weapons. I've got a flashbang.
Find any fragments of the power core among the remaining debris.
Why did they attack us this time?
Because I attacked them.
Objects to impress each other. As a human, you should empathize with such an urge.
Yeah, I think they're being affected by some sort of shard thing or some such. Interact. So you've got a dodge as well. Space has a charge on it there, which takes a lot. Geez, that takes a long time to get that back, so you can't abuse it. You can hold down your gun. Got little skill shots. You have a reload, which is kind of weird, but that's okay.
It just doesn't add up.
I like this mellow music.
Our cargo serves no purpose to these enemies.
A deep curiosity is not a trait exclusive to human beings.
Knockback. Oh no. So your health doesn't seem to regen. Oh. What's this ability? So I do have a right click ability. Oh. Huh. Can I look at my loot or anything? Not really. So once you're in the instance, off you go.
4 pieces should be sufficient for a power core reconstruction.
Seems to do about the same amount of damage. No, I'm happy to just use the left click for now. Pick up some bits and pieces. Biomass. These skill shots are pretty baller. And then we extract, and that's, yeah, there you go. There's your sort of loop. Updates the map. And then it will start putting up a lot of secondary quests. Not all of them are instances that you roll out onto. Sometimes they're just, you click it and you collect resources and that's the end of the turn, right? So it's not always going into the field. But it is one of those things where you'll have like 10 icons and you'll only be able to pick one of them before the others expire. So it has a bit of an XCOM 2 world map, kind of trying to juggle and spin all the different plates, but you can't really spin everything. 2 types of masteries. Base masteries gained from a variety of base activities. Combat masteries. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Gaining mastery rank will increase your overall rank. Upon leveling up, gain attribute points and skill points. You can spend them. Okay, so we want to level up all of our skills. Got it.
You did well in recovering one of the power cores. You may now find yourself able...
Overview. Sorry, I was listening. Base overview. Level 2. Yeah, this is what I wanted to look at, right? So combat masteries. Pistol damage, bonus info for leveling it up, right? But we've got all these different guns. And we've got gathering service. Earn more from amenity buildings. So yeah, maybe we want to try and force level up some of those things. Okay, cool.
To restore one
Sorry,
of the
P, you were
buildings
saying?
days. I am looking forward.
Let's repair this building. I quite like that. They remind me of the little sort of, I don't know, little diorama sets that you'd have with your action figures as a kid growing up. And you can go into these buildings and they're actually all realised but very compact. It makes me. I had one that was like an R2D2 and you could open it up and it was Jabba's palace inside or something like that. Geez, that I wonder if anyone knows that deep pull. There are 3 types of random missions. Combat, collection, dilemma. That's what we're talking about, right? Combat missions take you directly into the field. You gain resources and crap from that. Collection missions are a quick way to gather resources without going into combat. You can accept the reward directly after accepting the mission. Dilemma missions provide you with several choices. You have to pick a response. Depending on the choice, you can gain or lose resources. So it's a little bit of a gambit. But yeah, so you can go into this little room. We can't do crew expeditions, but we can go up a little staircase upstairs, out onto this balcony. I think it's very cute, these buildings. This whole game is just wonderful. What a great little gem. Alright, what are we doing? World map, interact, new discoveries. Here we go. See, now the secondary quests, you can see they're on a timer. But what do we want to do right now? Press T to go to attributes and skills. I mean, I guess I can put my skills in. I've got enough for another skill point. And again, I guess I could just, what's this? Throws an incendiary grenade. What's this do? Tear gas, slows and weakens enemies. Heal damage and remove a debuff. That's pretty handy. Charge attack. Party box. Attack has a chance to stun and weaken enemies. Yeah, right. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll take the heal. We'll cross-class a little bit. And I might just keep leveling up security for the moment because, you know, why not? I've got to put them somewhere. Alright, we'll slot our heal into the 3 slot. Yeah. Equip a secondary weapon. Okay. What was it? T. Loadout. So what do we got here? Automatic pistol, employee's pistol. Swish O. Look at that. So I guess they're technically both under the pistol. Switch to burst fire mode while lowering the rate of fire. Right. Okay. Cool. Restore the processing plant, restore the recycler. Now, do we have enough stuff to do that? Science facility. No, we want to do this one. Need power core and a signum bar. More power cores and signum bars, right. What we could do is just go looting. I don't have whatever the bloody ability is to do that. But we've got the stamina, we might as well exhaust it, right? Getting the old biomass. Right. Why has that got an arrow there? Alright, let's do a mission. So... can I get a power core from any of these? I can't. But these I could. Level 3, level 2. Let's do this one. Locate the wreckage site and defend P until she finishes excavation. Okay, we can do that.
Should be nearby.
The company really needs to work on their aim.
Your valued feedback has already been submitted. Further
Oh, yeah.
complaining only detracts
Pistol my
from the
ass.
mission directive.
is a bloody gardening hose. Alright, let's go. Roll out. Oh, yeah. Grab that up. Go. Oh, yeah, I needed a Signum bar.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to spot flaming wreckage.
Please hold this position while I extract a power core.
I'm on it.
Warning, the ensuing commotion may attract undesired attention.
Get out of here, you goober. Get away from P.
Payload retrieved. Let's
Nice.
initiate our retreat.
I almost lost you back there, buddy.
Almost lost you,
Concern is
buddy.
appreciated. After all, any damage
Are we going
to
back
my
the
unit
exact
may
way
be
we came?
deducted from your pay.
Nope. I was waiting for the arrow, but they were too busy bantering. It's a bit poo. Oh yeah, I want his box. What's in here? A rain on bull. Very good. I've always wanted one of them. Press key to continue. Updating map. So they're all going to lose clock, I'm guessing. Now planet's going to spin and give me motion sickness. Cygnus, terraforming hearts, minds, and also planets. Advance the next day. Feeling tired? Good. In the handbook, you can review creatures, equipment, and blah, blah,
I
blah.
must
Got
say,
it.
I am highly satisfied with our performance as a team.
Yeah.
Contractor.
Yeah!
Does that mean I get a bonus?
Oh! Bonus. So what's this building of, I love this clean futurism.
Since the processing
You know,
plant refines raw
Satisfactory
material,
does it.
we should start gathering resources from the environment. Have a look to see if you can find any ore-bearing rocks around the base.
Extract Signite
Collect
ore.
them for you.
So now we got the ability to do that. Extraction mastery, let's go.
Success. I extracted the materials that are of value.
Cure Signum bar.
This looks like something we can attempt to smelt in the processing plant.
Yeah.
Our procri-
Look at us go. Cure Signum bar. Pour. Pour. Rain on shards. So this requires Signum bars. Interesting. And so that uses up 25 build points. You have so many per day, right? Can I like just shift click it or something? Yeah, let's go. Right, so that's not gonna... That's the predictor of how many days I'm gonna guess. Queue it all up. Then you can put employees here. But I don't think we're gonna get to that just yet.
Foundation of any colony. Try refining some ore into Signum bars.
Restore the
I found
recycler.
this safety helmet while clearing out the plant's machine
And
area.
another power core.
I thought it would fit you.
Oh, that's thank you.
Thanks, Pia. I'm sure it will come in handy.
Pia. So, we've got some gear we can put on, right? So we've got a new gun. Oh, the 1 and the 2 means it's allocated to 1. Aha. So what is that? Precision rifle. Tell me about this helmet. Engineer skill power plus 5%. Oh, look at me. Don't I look swisho? Yeah, right. So, respecking. How does one go about that? I think you need a clone facility to respec, which we don't have. In fact, we don't have much of anything. So we're going to have to go on another mission to use up my energies. Can I just press map? Aha, that's much quicker, much easier. And yeah. I mean, the side missions are kind of cool, but what we really need is a power module. The bigger they are, retrieve the power core, eliminate any creatures that interfere. Recommended gear score 5. What is my gear score? Game? Gear score 11. Get out of here. Losers. I can take that.
I'm picking up on the
Let's try out this
large
precision
signal
rifle.
reading near the cargo landing site. Remain vigilant, contractor.
Oh yeah. Bit of a night mission. I like the music's quite mellow. I talk about ambient music all the time. I'm actually a big fan because when ambient music's doing its job, you don't really hear it. You only really notice if it's jarring or shit or absent. So I can engage these dudes like well out of aggro range. That's kind of cool. This music's giving me like Halo sniper level vibes. Do 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 do.
How'd this one get so big?
Oh, he's large.
The bigger they are, the more organic materials available for harvest.
Yeah, that's how the saying goes.
I don't think that's how that saying goes.
Oh god, I remember this. Yeah, he puts mud on your face. It's kind of rad how tough this thing is. You know, need a bit of pushback. Oh god, heal. Wait, how small was my heal? Oh, pooey. Reach the extraction point. Alright. Nope, that's not how you switch gun. Oh shit, look at this thing. I can charge that up. I forgot that the guns have a secondary. Bumper, 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 bumper. Nice. Well, I got a machine gun or something, like an assault rifle. That'll be pretty cool. Throw that in the armory. So yeah, Cygnus Enterprises, really good, super underrated. But I very much enjoy it, and I would like to keep playing it on the channel. If people are interested, drop a comment. I mean, it might be a one and done, so be it.
All that walking.
Or maybe we get 100
I
episodes
could use
out
a
of it.
break.
Just let me know.
You have accumulated null sick days.
Uh.
I am afraid I must deny your request.
No good.
Some manual work is still required to render another building operational, however.
Right.
Let me guess. My manual work.
Oh yeah.
You guessed correctly.
Oh, it's very cute. It's wholesome. Okay, cool. We'll leave it there for the time being, and I will catch you guys on the next one.